Today we have 3 entitled parents' stories for you. Confidence Destroyer. Entitled Aunt falsely accuses my mom for child abuse. And finally, entitled Mother demands I give compensation after they ruin movie. The first and third stories are on the medium side, whereas the second is rather short. Confidence Destroyer. By user Hausmalerwe. I work at the service desk of a large well-known big box hardware/lumber store. On this day I look up to see an EM with 4 high school-aged girls, all on their phones looking pretty disinterested. They walk up to my register and ask for a store manager. We are asked to field these type of questions to see if it's just something we can take care of ourselves and not bother the mods. Me, sure I can do that. What is this regarding? The mom slightly elbows one of the girls forward who hands me a letter which is a request for donations for the high school. Which we get about 3 times a day. I immediately say, "Oh, Dan is our manager who handles donation requests. He is not here today, but I would be happy to deliver this to him when he arrives and have him call you." This response normally gets a thank you. And then the person leaves, but not this group. EM side eyes me. "Oh, I see. So you're saying we can't see a manager?" Me, "Of course you can. I would be happy to call a manager, but all donation requests go to Dan. Would you like me to call another manager to speak to you?" E.M to speak to me. Me. As she points to the girls. I can see she's working herself up to making a scene. I pick up the phone to call a manager to get myself out of this. The phone is busy. As I am holding the receiver to my ear, the mother leans in screeching. I am trying to teach my daughter how to stand up for herself while she is requesting donations. Do you understand that? I am empowering my daughter to deal with confidence destroyers like you. Now her daughter to this point has not said a word to me. The mother was the one speaking and in charge of this little interaction. Those girls could have cared less about speaking to a manager. As a matter of fact, the girl is just standing there, and now her blank stare has changed to complete embarrassment at her mother, and her eyes start to fill with tears. I have been nothing but kind and by the book, so this instarage was pretty shocking. And now my daughter is crying. How dare you? Yes, you have Dan call me. And they charge out the door. One of the girls makes eye contact with me, and you could tell she was mortified. I can only imagine how many times that poor girl has witnessed these type of things from her mother. I am sure the mother believes being a pissed off person will get her what she wants, and in fact she's teaching her daughter and her friends to be abusive bullies who believe everyone's out to get them, so you have to get them first. The next day I handed our manager the donation request without saying a word. Entitled Aunt falsely accuses my mom for child abuse. By user Dia_B_Tiz. Background information. The incident happened at my dad's home during a Christmas party. I was a little over a year old at the time. My dad was at work while mom and co tried to have a good time. Then came my elder brother. He wanted to use the bathroom. The door's lock won't let him in, so everyone scrambled to try to undo the lock, so my brother could get in. Then, my mom's sister, threw a fit. "Why is your son ruining my time? Insert mom's real name here." Insert EA's real name here. He is 3 years old, and I did not tell him to fumble with the lock to get some attention. The two started fighting. EA is the one BCH that wants everything done in her way. EA then had the gall to call CPS on my mom for child abuse, particularly trapping me in the closet. CPS came to the house and searched me and my brothers for any bruises and wounds. It was a false alarm, and my mom, having her anger levels amplified to 11, decided to not see EA again. Entitled Mother Demands I Give Compensation After They Ruin Movie. By user SolWowEarth. EM equals entitled mother. D equals daughter. ES equals entitled son. Me equals me. C equals cousin. SG equals security guard. A bit of background: I am currently living in Minnesota. I'm studying to become an attorney. My French cousin was visiting. She works in the military and was currently on break. We had decided to go watch Joker as we had heard good reviews and were both fans of the movie. So we were in the theater with our snacks, at which point a family of 3 sits behind us. Guess who? The film was great. However, ES had clearly seen the film before, as he kept saying what would happen next. This was incredibly irritating, so I politely requested he stop. Excuse me. What did you just say? Me, I was just asking if. Don't you dare speak to my little angel like that. Not wanting to disturb the others in the theater, I stopped talking to them and attempted to ignore them. ES didn't stop and actually began talking louder. He also began to kick my seat. C noticed I was becoming increasingly distressed, spoke up. C, miss, this is not appropriate in a theater. Please be quiet for everyone's sakes. My son may do whatever he pleases, it's a free country. BCH. C stands up. E.mi, if it's bothering you, J, just call security. She was clearly intimidated by C's build. Military made her pretty buff. C, fine, excuse me. C proceeds to call security guard. SG comes over and asks what's the issue. Me, sir, this woman is harassing me. He's lying. Sir, please escort them out of the theater. D, don't be silly, mommy. James was talking the whole way through. Shush, Emily. SG, alright, that's enough, come on, out you go. While being dragged out, is screaming for a refund. On the way out, I meet up with again. For hassling my family and ruining the movie, I demand you give me compensation. Me, yeah, right. C comes back from bathroom. Is there a problem? No, miss, I was just leaving. C thought so. ES sticks tongue out at me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.